Wake up and I feel like cash. Wake up and I feel like M's. My foot stays pressed on the gas. I'm glad I don't feel like them. They might just get flexed on. Got that spice like Szechuan. Can't be touched, I'm Teflon. Once I met Zac Efron. Go hard for the bros and the bros hot mom. Don't think for a sec that I won't drop on. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom. Get knocked off and we still rock on. Come to the pound, see a real top dog. Wanna stay for the show? Then just log on to RoneDotCom.
What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Is that black screen? Is that representative of... Okay. I was scared as fuck for a second. It had me wondering if I was here, if I was actually alive. That was fucking existentially fucking dreadful for 1 second. Big Jacob, thank you for the wave. RoneDotCom, we're out here live from Chicago. And if I may say so myself, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Am I right, Za? One time, bro. Happy birthday to RoneDotCom. 1 year.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Za, I didn't even know you had a mic. But I did know I was singing the black version of the song, so I had to get some validation in there, bro. Man, like Za's in the building. Man, like, I mean, the entire Chicago office in the building. What better place to celebrate 1 year of doing this? What a crazy fucking year it's been. Holy shit, a year, and it went by like fucking that, dude, just like life. I heard somebody saying, like, when you're young, time feels like it goes so slowly because it's such a small percentage of how long you've actually been on this earth. But as you get older and grayer, every year feels like it's going faster because percentage-wise, it's a smaller piece of the pie. It's a smaller piece of the pie. It's a smaller piece of the pie. And this year feels like it went like fucking that, dude. This year has flown by. And to be honest, I'm proud of what we've built at RoneDotCom. And I'm so thankful for everybody that's up in the chat right now. So thankful for people who have been here at any point this year. And if you're in the chat, please fire it off for Tyler, for Sean, and for Ian, the people who have grinded behind the scenes the most for this show, like who have been able to push this show to the point where I'm coming up with ideas and then they're letting the show blossom. And then, of course, dudes like Owen who have grinded their ass off on this show. Dudes like Travi have busted his ass, given like so many ideas to this show. There's so many people who I think deserve praise and thanks. And I think a lot of the videos that I try to do are collaborative. So people from the Barstool Chicago office, the Barstool New York office. I mean, I think that we've damn near got like top to bottom, soup to nuts, everybody who works at Barstool involved with this show. Like, I'm almost positive that we have just about everybody. I'm trying to think who I got close on but haven't had on this show. And I really think it's like maybe like Fran, Gilly, Wallow. Like, there's so few names. Chat, help me out here. Who have I been close to on this show that I haven't had on the show? Because, like, bro, I had Sass on here, had Francis on here, had Big Cat on here, Brandon Walker on here, Dave on here. Like, I've had so many people, and I've been able to do like so many wide-ranging types of content. So it's not my way of navel gazing. It's my way of saying thank you to all the people who throughout this past year have been able to be like, yeah, we're putting this shit on. Caleb, Chicken Fry, Connor Griffin, good call. PFT and Ebo, bro. I think I had PFT and Ebo in the one-on-one-to-one. I'm pretty sure. And PFT has done all the pop punk shit. I mean, I don't know if you could count that as being part of this show, but I think these are good goals. Should I try to get Caleb on? Fuck, bro. Should I see if he wants to come on? Caleb was just... I missed 2 of his calls yesterday because I was doing this stuff in here. Should I try to get him? We'll try to get... I think Caleb will come on in the show this year. He asked last year. He was like, well, you know what you could do is get me on RoneDotCom. I was like, you gotta fucking earn it, brother. You gotta fucking earn it, bro. Nothing is given over here at RoneDotCom. This is forged from the fire of the Phoenix over here at RoneDotCom. Liz Landon, we gotta get Liz Landon on. I was fucking I don't know if so Liz Landon is our new sister who Ellie Shava, who is just got hired at Barstool, and she does content on TikTok. She blew the fuck up on TikTok, and I was very excited to see that she said this summer she's going to be in New York. And even that nasty brother Brandon Walker was like, why would you go to New York? And she was like, come on, it's New York. And I'm like, yes, exactly. But my one thing with her is like, I don't know if I wanted to see behind the curtain. I kind of wanted her to just stay in the bit forever. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's a beast, but like, I wanted her to like, I just wanted her to be in the bit, like, and just get lost in it. I wanted to ask the question of where it came from, like, is this really a bit? Like, what's going on here? And I didn't want to know that it came from Borat or whatever. But I mean, it's fucking amazing. She's has a huge following, and I'm so excited that she's gassed up to be in New York. And she's so welcome out there to do some cool stuff in the city. And while we're talking about people doing cool stuff in the city of New York, can we fucking also fire off the fucking gun for our brother Feidelberg, who put some fucking heat out? He put some heat. They said, no, Kirk, we haven't had Kirk on the show. Yes, we did have Kirk on the show. The fuck are you talking about? We had Kirk on the show. Of course we had Kirk on the show. We came in and was a one-on-one guest live on the show. Deutsch we could have on. Tate, I think that we could have on. Facts. They said, Ron, you're an early rising motherfucker. And what? I was woken up this morning at 5:50 by just a booger that was like pulling a fucking... I don't even know what it was like. It was like a blood clot of a booger. I never had been woken up by my own booger before. It was fucking, it was stunning. But yeah, bro, come on in. And we got Nikki Smokes coming in right now. But before I even get to you, please sit down. But I just wanted to give Fights some shine for his new show that he has. And it looked so sick. It was him just kind of like talking into 3 different cameras. It looked so aesthetically pleasing. It was just so nice to hear his thoughts, and it was unique and individual. I even liked the game he was playing at the end, where you kind of scroll through the phone, land on a picture, tell the story of the picture, because I'm sure we all have pictures in our phone that, you know, have stories behind that we've never told. I just think that it's inspiring to see somebody like that doing some new shit. I thought it was very dope, innovative, and executed very well. So I'm firing off the Uzi for my bro Feidelberg. What's up, Beast?
What's good, baby?
How you feeling?
Good, how are you?
Chilling, dude. It's so nice to see you in here in the morning getting some shots up.
Yeah, I mean, I usually get in here pretty early, but I usually work out. You know, considering today we got such a long day of hoops.
Why do you get in here? Why do you get in here so early?
I don't know. I've just always been an early riser, and you know, I think it sucks waking up just staring at my phone all day and, you know, scrolling social media and all that bullshit. So I just come in here, walk about a mile, and I'll work out and then start my day.
What'd you hit today? The hack squat?
Nah, today no weights. Today I got to stay light on the feet. Today was just straight jumpers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. 1,000 before anybody else gets in here.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I probably got like 150 up.
Yeah, that's light.
Yeah.
Belt to ass. You know what I mean? Belt to ass today.
That's what I'm going for. Without saying anything, like today's a personal mission.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, and I feel fired up about it. But dude, I gotta be honest with you. I've been feeling some guilt. I felt guilt about the last time when you came on the show for your performance review, and I said that you had a likability problem, and I'm like, who am I to fucking say some shit like that to somebody like I fucking know? You know what I mean? I've been feeling guilty about it. I was like, man, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? Bro,
you should not feel guilty at all. I came on that performance review expecting a review. I didn't come for you to like
suck your dick,
suck my dick, and be fake nice, like how like a lot of people are here. Like, oh, you're killing it, but in reality, like they really don't give a fuck about what you're doing. I came to you personally, like you know me one-on-one. So
facts.
And like it's not like a secret. Like I see like how people talk about me on the internet. It's not like I'm like a you or a KB or a Terraini where if they tweet something, say something, like it's unanimous. Like, yo, we love this kid. This is our fucking guy. Like you said, I really do have to, it seems like almost turn one by one.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily in this office, because in this office I'm well liked, or I wouldn't be here. But it's more so, like you said, I think everything you said was
valid,
more than fair, and that's why I came on.
Fair, but I just was like, I kind of like looked at myself and I was just like, bro, like, I don't know if I'm in a, and it showed me how like heavy the crown really lies if somebody like Dave actually has to give performance reviews, and I see why he doesn't. Big Cat probably doesn't really give like year-end performance reviews. Like I think Dave used to really early on at Barstool, but it's like, it probably sucks. You know what I mean? It probably is like a lot to tell people about themselves, and it's like, I don't know. Like he's probably like, I don't know. Like fucking, you might know better than me.
Here's my thing, right?
Talk to me.
Like, you played sports growing up?
Not well, but like I love sports.
Right, but you love sports, right? So if you're on a football team and you're a quarterback, and every time you're at practice, you keep making the wrong read every single time. You keep throwing the same interception. You keep fucking up the same coverage every single time, and you don't have film and they don't correct it or they don't point it out. You're just gonna keep fucking up and doing the same stupid shit every single time. So as much as it might hurt to hear in the film room, like, hey, dumbass, like, stop fucking throwing it when you see too high, like, you need to hear it. You have to make changes. And if you don't hear it, then I feel like you kind of just get stuck in a spot that you don't want to be.
I think that's valid. And I also think that there is a fallacy of like giving too much positive feedback. And I saw this about, it was like a parenting thing that I saw that was like, and this might be too far, but whatever I read, it was like sometimes some of the most damaging words you can give your kid is like, good job. And I was like, and I'm still struggling with that. It's like, is that valid, or is that like, you know what I mean? Obviously you want to give them good, positive feedback, but does that like stunt the growth in some way? You know? And I still don't know. It's like, I want to tell my kid, good job. I want to be like, yeah, good job. You're killing it with that. And I've been like catching myself. And then I realized they don't even understand fucking English yet. Like that, it doesn't matter what I tell them. I could speak fucking Swahili to them. They wouldn't fucking mean a thing.
Yeah, I think there's a big difference in between telling your kid good job and just essentially, what's the word I'm looking for here? I guess giving them like the silver spoon, you know, like you could tell them they're good.
Positive affirmation.
Yeah, like you could tell them like they're doing good when they're actually doing it, but I mean, I wouldn't tell him good job if he comes home and he's got like a C+ or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it has to be genuine. Like it has to really be a, hey, good fucking job, kid.
And also, I don't even know if I want to be that cold dad that doesn't like fucking ever give like any type of like, all I wanted was like you did good, son. Like I don't want to be that like cold person.
But I do think you need a blend though.
A blend, yeah.
But then again, like I don't have kids. Who the fuck like?
That's what I mean, bro. I don't think anybody knows. I think everybody's just doing it on their own.
I feel like as you get older, you start to realize like your parents were just like adult, you know, just regular ass people.
Right.
Like, you view them as Superman, and then as you get older, you start to notice, you know, certain flaws and things, and you just realize like, hey, you know.
I'm like 8 years older than my mom was when she had me. You know what I mean? Like I can't imagine me 8 years ago trying to have a kid and like all the
crazy, right?
It's so fucking nuts. How was your interview with Hannah yesterday? I didn't get to watch it yet. Or not interview, but like you had her on your pod, no?
Oh, she's full time now.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So it's me, Hannah, Annika now full time. Yeah. Yeah. I've been trying to pitch bikini.
Yeah, yeah, what?
I don't know why they're not all in on it. I said, like, dude, we would do 50 to 100K every episode.
Well, I'm sure that you would get in a bikini if that's what the viewer wanted, but it's like really what the viewers want.
Right. And I'm like, yo, if you're going to post thirst traps on the gram, like, let's get the show numbers out. Like, let's get some ads, like, some more bread in here.
Right. You can't put an ad on a still photograph. You know what I mean?
Right. But if we're doing a full pod in bikinis, like, yeah, that shit will rip.
Did you and I just get a text message at the same time?
Yep.
Was it from the same?
Yeah.
Was it from the same?
The third
thing?
group chat.
Was it from a?
Oh no, this was a different one.
Oh, so how did you? It was from a rat race.
Yeah.
The flyer's already out, so people know that we were both in it, but no spoilers, of course. How'd you feel about that? Your photograph on that? Like, was everybody was steamed about that? Huh?
That was horrible. They did us so dirty. I feel bad for Annika. Annika was pissed.
She was.
Not even because like I'm like holding her in it. She just doesn't like that angle of her face, and then my hair looked dusty. It was just all around nasty work. It's like Meek Phil made that thing.
Or even worse, bro. Honestly, we need to find out who made that. Should I ask in that group chat right now?
Should find out.
Who made the poster?
I think Kelly Keek said it's like they should be tried. Like federally.
Yeah,
Go
that
to
was
prison.
nasty work. But wait, so yeah, I'm asking in that group.
You don't give a fuck, bro. I love you, but you really are the biggest instigator in this whole fucking company.
Yeah, well, like people realize that it's like
But that's good.
it's a content.
Yes,
company.
exactly. You need it. You need
To stir. Like if everything is kumbaya, and I think that it's tough. It's easy for me to come to Chicago and instigate,
right.
right? Because I'm not here all the time.
Right.
But I will throw it around in New York. I'll instigate it a little bit in New York. But I think if people knew, like some of the other shit, like there's more.
Bro, there's so much tea, but
there's more to be instigated.
2026, leave Nicky Smokes out of drama. I need to get back in the good graces.
I don't know, but like there's so much more, and I'm like trying to be like, hey, like it's not that bad once you instigate it. Like Beach House, like got born out of the Brandon Walker funeral.
Yeah.
Like that shit like turned into something very profitable and cool across the board through like a little bit of instigation. And I think that like when there's unspoken secrets, like there are everywhere, it kind of leaves these knots and like this. It's nice to have this cathartically just like out of the system, but I can't be the only one that's always doing it.
I hear you.
But I don't give a fuck.
No, and I love it. And you're tied into every room. You got the security footage. You had the audio. You had everything.
Yeah.
You came in with more shit than I had, and I was in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, it's everybody's whispering about it. It's like, why whisper? You know what I mean? It's good and interesting when it's all out there. So you, Annika, Hannah, friends no benefits.
Mm-hmm.
What's the vision for the year? Talk me through it. Like, is it going to be very them centric? I saw you you were like, Hannah, what's it like to be like what'd you say, like the golden
Barstool sweetheart.
Barstool sweetheart? Yeah. I saw I didn't get to watch the episode. What was her answer to that?
She goes, what? As if she doesn't like already know that. I'm like, come on, girl. Like the second you drop something, you're getting glazed from essentially the entire day. She knows she's Barstool sweetheart. She said it's flattering. But also it comes with the DMs, like, let me spit in your... Like, she gets a lot of derogatory things as well. But, like, that's just part of the internet. But she loves it. I don't know why she wouldn't love it. I mean, I feel like anyone would want to be Barstool sweetheart.
Totally. So, you guys, is there a way to get you three out of the podcast studio and doing shit together, like, in the wild?
I've tried.
In the wild?
I've tried. I don't think they're down for that. I said, yo, the best shit we could do is like out of office stuff, but they want to keep it pod, and like that's fine. And when I first brought that up to Annika, it was just us two, and she's like, well, it's gonna look like me and you are still dating, and I don't want to give that off. And I'm like, all right, like that's totally fair. And then we brought Hannah on, and I was like, yo, how about you two just go in the wild and do some shit? But I don't know. Right now, they just want to keep it pod centric. I want to do more shit out of the office because I feel like everyone's got a pod, bro. You know, like everyone's doing podcasts, and I'm not the best speaker, but I feel like when I'm out in the wild, just like being myself, that's where I believe I'm most entertaining. And
well, so this comes from Dave. When this past year, I was talking to Dave, and he's like, I think you should pour some more fuel on the Son of a Boy Dad fire. Like you guys like have like good motion in Son of a Boy Dad. And he was like, I think that you guys should be doing stuff as a unit out of the office, similar to how Part of My Take does Grit Week. Because when they move as a unit, it like turns into like a storyline about all of them together, and it's packageable and sellable. And so that's what made us do Fish Week, and that was like our most successful week as a podcast that we had ever had.
Right.
And it was based off his advice of like, hey, get out of the office. And like he was dead right. And I think that a lot of times Dave is like, I'm hands off. Like I don't really tell people what to do. But in that instance, he told us what to do pretty directly. We did it, and it was successful right away. So one, that's a mark in his favor as far as his ability to direct and give advice. But at the same time, like, I think every podcast should be following that formula.
Agree.
You know what I mean?
100%. Like I think even if we just like live streamed some type of road trip or something, like even us just driving and doing one thing and coming back.
Right, bro. Something light, bro. Go to the mall, bro. Pop some tags. Go to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be crazy.
I said we could go shopping, and then she'll pick out my outfit for my date, and I'll pick hers out for her date.
That's
just
fucking nice. That's cute, bro. What the fuck?
And it's funny. There's kind of like like we're both playing because we're exes. And it's just I don't know. It's just like stupid little funny shit like that where
Yeah, that's nice.
where I think like we could show our personalities outside of the office.
Should I recommend that to Annika and Hannah?
Yeah, you should be like, hey, why don't you guys like go?
I don't know if
Because I feel like if they hear it from you, it'll be different.
I don't know if I have their ear. I don't know if they trust.
Ron, I don't think you understand how many people like look up to you.
That's nice of them.
People think like it goes like Dave, Big Cat, Ron.
That's very nice of them. I don't know if that's true. But
I don't think it like. I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true, but like in terms of content, there's like a lot of people that see it. Like
that's fucking sick to hear, especially on RoneDotCom's birthday, bro. It's the 1 year anniversary of RoneDotCom. We started.
There's no way this is the 1 year.
Yeah, bro. We started a year ago.
You're just not sipping any Henny, like nothing to celebrate.
Bro, I mean, I'm sipping the Body Armor Flash IV. I gotta be dialed, bro. I gotta be dialed and wild, bro. I took 2 Tylenol and 2 Advil this morning just so I could feel something. You know what I mean? Just so I could buzz a little bit. Crushed them up. Fucking fat lines. How clean has your nose been?
I haven't. It's not clean.
I thought you were doing dry January.
No, I was doing soft 60, which was
soft 60.
No cranking, 60. No sex. But then the Bears started winning playoff games, and then that went out the window.
I know, but it's like, what, are you not going to experience it? The Bears might not win playoff games. I mean, they're going to be sick with Ben Johnson, honestly.
Yeah, but they beat the Packers in the playoffs.
I know, but I'm saying that it could be 40 more years until they win another playoff game with the way that they do.
Right.
With the way that things have gone. I mean, I think they are good. Right. This isn't an anti-Chicago sentiment. I think Ben Johnson is the truth, and I think Caleb's a fucking weapon. But, like, you had to take advantage of that. But you couldn't miss out on that cocaine and pussy.
No, I couldn't. No. Like, they wanted to celebrate. Who am I to piss on their parade? Like, there's supply, there's demand. I gave them the demand. That was it. But to the Bears real quick, I think they're going to be great. But I think it was, what was it, the Vikings or someone like 2 years ago, they were like 9-1 in like 1-score games, and then the next year they were.
It flip-flopped?
Yeah, like they were horrible.
But wasn't the Bears wasn't last year they had like all this bad luck? So like maybe this year was the flop.
I think they were just ass last year.
But like the Hail Mary and shit last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there were like certain things that like that didn't go their way. I think that they're going to be fucking sick for a while just because they have young guns. Like, are you low-key, like, is Bears your second team right now just because of your circumstance?
Yeah, just living in the city. I was telling someone here the other day, yesterday, I was like, I'm so glad I came to Chicago because if I was in New York and the Jets were good, I'd fucking kill myself.
Oh, my God.
Like, I would hate that. Like, those fans are the worst. Sorry to any Jets fans out there.
Clamor.
Yeah, they just suck, especially like me living in South Florida. They all move down, and then they all still root for the Jets, and they're all fucking loud and arrogant and fucking annoying. I can't.
Not like the Dolphins fans who are humble and quiet.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm definitely a hypocrite in that.
Bro, they did Mike McDaniel dirty.
No, they did not. They paid that man. He didn't win a single playoff game. We kept him. Like, how did we do him dirty? Because they said, oh, we're gonna keep him, and then he didn't get cut? No, I feel like he was like, oh, I feel good in my spot before he got the fucking contract, sent in his email, and then they cut his ass. I don't think he should have been the head coach. When you do what you did, like, you cannot start the year 1-6. You just can't do that.
But they came back, and
Brian Flores did that, and they still fired Brian Flores.
Well, they're built like shit, bro. They're built dumb.
That I agree with. Our owner's a fucking idiot, dude.
Your O-line and D-line were like the last thing they put in place, and they're like, let's just focus on receivers for 3 years straight.
Let's think like this, right?
Yeah.
You look at Dave Portnoy, right? Leader of men.
Right.
Like, you're scared to fucking challenge him. You see Mike McDaniel. You feel like you could fucking run him over, dog. Like, that is not a leader of men. Like, maybe OC, sure, but in a team like Miami, when we're known for being pussies, you need a fucking guy that you look up to, and it's like, this guy's
like
gonna
Dan Campbell,
fucking battle.
Like
when I look over and it's 20 degrees and Mike McDaniel's shaking like this and his fucking nose is red like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I can't stand that shit. I want a motherfucker that's got a lip so packed it looks like he's got an airbag in there, and that he sleeps at the office because he hates his wife. That's the type of coach I want.
That's valid. I saw that the Seahawks coach said that he sees his kid for half an hour a week.
That's great.
That's crazy, bro. I would have let that out, bro. I would have let that out, bro. That kid is gonna fucking see that someday, dude. It's gonna be fucking.
Your wife. What would your wife do if you saw your twins for 30 minutes? What do you say? A day or a week?
I mean, the thing said a week, but I mean that can't be true. That can't be true.
A week's insane.
A week is insane. But I mean, if she would beat my ass. She would 100% beat my ass. We got Francis coming in here too. I'm about to have Hank coming in here in a second too. We're dancing.
I could pop out.
Brother, it's been a pleasure. I'm not kicking you, but
You want me to come back?
no, you don't have to come
What are
back.
you reading?
Wuthering Heights.
Probably, actually, Francis, pop in for a second while Nikki Smokes is here, just because I want to get your two minds together.
Great.
I just want to get your two minds. Just you know, he's reading Wuthering Heights. You know what that is?
Wuthering Heights. No, I've never heard of it.
It's so there's a new movie with Jacob Elordi where he pipes Margot Robbie.
Fire.
I don't know if they pipe. I don't know if they pipe based on the book.
Really?
I don't think they do. Unless I have the characters wrong, but if he's Heathcliff and she's Catherine, then...
So he wants to bang her, but she gets betrothed to like a man of high class and stature.
Yeah. A more sort of a better match for her from a society perspective. Heathcliff is a gypsy.
Oh, really?
He comes from unknown origins and birth, but he was adopted by their neighbor over at the house, Wuthering Heights.
So we're talking about like maybe a Middle Eastern guy or something like
We don't know. It's just gross.
that.
Ethnically.
I want to see that movie.
What?
Gypsy is like a bad word now.
Gypsy is a bad word now.
I found that out because like somebody was saying like, you know when you say you got gypped,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
that's like truncating the word gypsy. Like you got gypsied.
Yes, well,
Really?
it is a far better evolution from what we previously used.
Oh, I think I know what you're saying. I think.
Getting jade.
Yeah.
We said that?
People did.
Oh, so we just picked a different group.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, they could take it.
Yeah, we were like, they've had it hard enough. Let's
Yeah.
surely the people that live along the highway,
Yeah,
it's their turn.
they can't like make it rain on us when we say something nasty about them.
Can you confirm something for me,
Okay.
or not confirm it? The term "sake bomb."
Yeah.
Is it true that came from when we dropped the bombs in Japan?
Well, I don't know about. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know if we dropped the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And
Yeah,
the
but that's where
pilots were like,
sake comes from.
You know, that makes me think of how good it would be
To have a drink?
to knock a fucking sake shot into a glass
Dude,
of
look
beer.
it up. I think it came from that.
Well, I'm sure there is a connection there.
I know Irish car bombs. It's like you can't go to some bars and have Irish car bombs because
Bro,
there's-
I said that to an English person, and his like face lit up. He's like, "What'd you just say?" Like, they have no idea what it is, but it's like a very sensitive thing. Like, you would have thought I said like a slur.
I mean,
hold on. That Irish car bombs comes from the Troubles, and the Irish were blowing up cars in England actually as acts of terrorism.
Really?
Those sisters, whatever their names were.
yeah, but I mean, it was like they were fighting back. It was like
Yeah.
it was like war. It was
Right.
war.
Northern
it was like
Ireland
they were fighting
versus
back.
Ireland.
Interesting.
They were fighting back. I think the
The
English
Protestants versus the Catholics.
historically has done Ireland pretty dirty.
Correct.
We agree with that?
Yeah.
Is that crazy to say? I know that you have some English blood in you.
English and I think more Scottish.
Okay.
But yeah, English and Scottish. Yeah.
So it's not like derogatory towards you to say something negative about the
I don't take offense at anything. I mean, I can't. I've been beaten to a place of no dignity. I'm like, what's that guy, Reek from Game of Thrones?
When they cut his dick off.
The internet cut off my penis. They ate it in front of me.
Is that what happens in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
They eat his penis?
Yep.
Well, that's fucking foul.
I try to think about it like, what would I be like? No, that's over the line. For me, it's like if you gathered my family in front of me and fucked them all down the line.
Yeah.
I'd be like, come on,
Don't do that.
please.
But then they'd be like, shut up, colonizer.
Yeah.
They would just turn it back on
boy, born on first base.
you. Oh, born on third base, they would give you. They're not going to even say, like, you stole 2 bases. They're going to be like, or they'll be like, you stole 2 bases. They're not gonna,
Built the stadium.
yeah, exactly. It's absolutely nasty work. I was sucking him off. He added Hannah Montoya to his new show. And,
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
what did you think I was going to say?
To like his list of women that he
No, I wouldn't
Has-
say that.
openly dated.
I
or-
wouldn't say that.
I was like,
would never
whoa,
say that.
this man knows no bounds.
I was saying he added her to his show. What are you talking
He
about?
has got one speed.
What do you mean? I was saying about that he added,
He
her
added
to his
Hannah Montoya to his.
his show. His show. What the
Hey,
fuck?
listen, your words, not mine.
No,
Nicky
my
Smokes.
words were show.
Nicky Smokes' words, not mine.
No, leave me out of all of this. I have no comment on any woman in this office. My dick has been clean in terms of women in this office. I do not condone fucking coworkers. My hands are tied here. No comment on anything related to women in this office.
Smart man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pivot. You're the man though. Thank you so much for your time, my brother. Absolute
Congrats
stud.
on 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year of RoneDotCom today.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that
That
fucking
happened
wild?
quickly.
Isn't that fucking nuts, dude?
Crazy.
Francis, I need to have you on for another steak off during this calendar year.
Yeah.
Slide over one seat just for the shot, just for the framing. I think Hank might come in a second, but I just for the framing. I need you nice and high and tight to me. I need you for a steak off this year. Did you just get shocked? What the fuck? This booby trapped office. Who would be like a worthy adversary?
Well, I mean, the biggest challenge would be Chef Donnie. But did you know how dumb he is?
I didn't.
I didn't. I
almost feel like he's faking it.
Me too, man.
He can't be that dumb.
He's so cultured in so many ways. Like he walked us through the menu of this great restaurant we went to last night and was like, "You got to have the foie gras. It's the best I've had outside of France." That is such a cultured thing to say. For him to then present some of the sound bites and clips I've seen, I can't square those two people.
It doesn't seem like it's the same guy, but I also I completely allow it. You know, if there's like a guy who's a woodworker that makes the most beautiful chairs and tables that you've ever seen, but he has no idea what's going on in politics and can't do like basic arithmetic, I'm like, okay, that's not his calling. He was called to do the fucking woodwork and build a table, you know?
Sure, I agree with that. I just think that most of the time when you have someone who's so rich with knowledge about their thing, it isn't to the absolute exclusion of allowing any other information to enter their head.
That's true, and I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I think it is possible to be worldly. In fact, I think that men should strive to be as good at as many things as they can be.
The old archetype of the Renaissance man.
Like, there's no reason that, like, if you're a grown-up, you shouldn't, like, go to the gym and cook.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, you should try to be as good at your job and a hobby as possible.
Listen, you are preaching to the choir, friendo.
That's why I'm saying it to you, because I know that you're dialed in on the same on the same type of thing.
From an early age, I tried to be as well-rounded as possible. And then
You have to.
you wake up one day and you're like, wow, I spread myself way too thin.
Yeah, I'm an inch thick. Like, I know just about enough to, like, have a very light conversation about a bunch of things.
Yeah, I probably should have knocked a few of those off the list and then focused a little more on.
Well, that's what he did. I mean, that's the other case study.
Yeah, but he's got food, right?
Yeah.
And then he can't.
Oh, he also has, like, urban exploration
Oh, that's true.
and skydiving.
Listen, I'm a big fan of Chef Donnie. Handsome lad. His younger brother is the Nicky Smokes of New York.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
Yeah, he ran roughshod.
So
We had a great dinner last night. You, me, and Rico went to dinner last night.
we sure did.
What a unlikely
What a
throuple.
motley crew.
And we
Yeah.
made Rico have French food.
Yeah, he goes, what are we eating here? What is this place? Or like it's French. He goes, "Oh, I never had that."
Yeah.
Like it's fucking super ethnic cuisine.
Yeah,
It's
like,
dude,
like have some Ethiopian food with your hands. It's like, no, it's French food.
French food.
It's right next to Italy. It's right next to the food that you think is like by far the best food.
And I'm sure he's had French food in his life. I'm sure that without knowing it, he had some sort of like chicken dish that was prepared in a French style.
This is my a favorite quote that I hit with Buddha Ben. He was like, do French even have cuisine? And I was like, the word cuisine is French.
That's really good.
It is French. It's like all cuisine is inherent. Every classic cooking style comes from the French. We had some mussels, some steak.
Yeah, let's go through what we had. We had steak frites. We had
that was kind of for Rico.
It was. We wanted to make sure we had something that was down his line. Then we had the saddle of rabbit, which was great.
What is the saddle of a rabbit? Does that mean it's like the hindquarters around the ass of the spine?
Your guess is as good as mine.
That's my guess.
That sounds pretty good.
Oh, what it is. Like where a saddlebag sits on a horse.
Yeah. Saddle of rabbit. We had the mussels were excellent. We had the foie gras, which was a little bit of a venture into.
No, it was a pate. Was it foie gras or was it pate?
Oh, you're right. Excuse me. It was pate.
I think it was a pate, and that's when I got really worried about Rico. I thought that there was a chance that he was about to Frank the Tank out on the pate. He was like, I'm not trying that.
Yeah.
And then, like, he had a bite of it. You, like, prepared it for him, and then, like, he took the smallest bite. And I was, like, watching his face to see if he was going to, like, have his eyes water or, like, gag.
Yeah. And
if he just, like...
it came with the little cornichon and the mustard,
ground mustard or something.
It's probably not a collection of tastes that he, is drawn to in his own comfort.
But it's pretty like simple. It's like their version of like cheese and cheese crackers and meat.
Sure.
You know,
I did him a disservice by mistakenly explaining that I kind of thought that pate and foie gras were both liver based. And
that's, if you had spent more time in the culinary institutes of Avignon, you might have been able to differentiate. But I think there is some liver in pate.
There probably is. There's all kinds of stuff
in there.
And then there was one other thing that we had that was good. Oh, that onion tart from that Alsatian onion tart.
Oh, yeah. It was like a quiche almost.
Yeah, that was really good. And then our desserts, we had the tarte aux pommes.
Which is an apple tart.
Apple tart.
Tarte aux pommes.
And then we had we had some chocolate dessert. And then Rico was like, "What kind of ice creams you got? What kind of flavors you got on the wall over there?"
And he listed like 20 great flavors, and he's like, vanilla.
Yeah,
You got chocolate sauce?
All right, I'll have some vanilla ice cream. And I was like, come on, Rico.
He asked for chocolate sauce.
He asked for chocolate sauce. I said, we've got a chocolate dessert coming. We got it coming. And then the guy was like, he said, all right, list them again. And he goes, you know what? I'll try the almond.
Yeah,
The almond was good.
I'm sure, yeah. That was his, like, departure.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a nice, well-rounded dinner. And I thought that while it was an unlikely trio, you and I are just huge fans of Rico and also huge fans of Jerry.
That's true. Big fans.
They're just gems. I mean, they're just gems. Maybe they're, like, archetypally different than us, but, like, that's fine. We're all archetypally different. You know?
Totally. Those guys, I don't know. I just like people that are unusual, that crack me up, that stay true to themselves. I think those two boys would have no ability not to be themselves. I think they are unvarnished, unapologetically.
You did have to put a phone restriction on Rico.
Look, we're out at a nice. I want to get to know Rico better. I want to spend time with him. We're at a dinner. We don't get to do this very often, and he's checking the score of a college basketball game. Not even watching it, just like on the game log.
He's on the score app, like as the points go up
every 30 seconds.
in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, and I said, Rico, come on now. We're out at dinner. He goes, he conceded. He was like, you're right. I'll be better. And I said, and you came up with this idea that every time a new dish came out, he could look at his phone, but he
abused that.
I mean,
at one point he just put his phone up as the
I gave up.
It's like he's an iPad kid.
Yeah, so you realize why parents give up on their children.
I don't know. I think that we could have continued to discipline him, but maybe it would have like ruined the dinner.
It would have
if we just had kept on disciplining him. It would have taken away from our enjoyment. But I think there's some places where it's like, I don't know. Like I've seen videos online of like someone panning to 7 different tables in a restaurant, and every kid is on an iPad.
Yeah.
And is it inevitable? I don't think it is.
Well, I think that hopefully, my hope is that there will be a reversion, as there often is. Like some study is going to come out that says that kids who spend time on iPads have a far higher likelihood of getting AIDS.
I hope for that too.
There's going to be a whole generation of kids that develop AIDS as
AIDS.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like on their eyeball.
Yeah.
But they'll spell it with like the I.
Yeah.
Like the
small I.
Yeah. They'll just have eye AIDS because they spent so much time on the iPad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's oh shit, we have multiple super chats. Jesus Christ. Shout out to the super chats. I didn't realize we had fucking hitters out there. Potty John 1234 said, I fucking love you, Rone. First Barstool shirt I ever bought was Young and Happy. Been a great ride. Shout out to Potty John. That's so nice of you, and thank you for supporting. Kevin Singh dropped a $50 super chat. The fucking absolute, the richest dude in the chat every single time. He's been supporting all year. He said, happy 1-year anniversary, brother. Love what you've done with the channel in the last year and can't wait to see what's to come in year 2 and beyond. Cheers, boss.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's so nice. He's the fucking the most supportive dude. He actually even popped out on the stream one time. He works in consulting. I don't want to give away his firm, but he works in the city in consulting.
Cool. That must be nice. Speaking of,
wait, just 2 more.
Oh,
two more. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jay Breezy. Happy birthday, RoneDotCom, and shout out to Friends No Benefits, which is Nikki Smoke's show that he added Hannah Montoya on. And then finally, Jeff D. Lowe, shout out Rone, big up 1 year. We'll have a round table of all of our favorite Instagram day in the life influencers one day. So that's so nice of Jeff D. Lowe, the absolute man. And
nice.
Thank you for everybody for the super chats. That's so nice. What were you about to say, my brother?
Was that Jeff D. Lowe?
Yes.
Shout out Jeff D. Lowe.
100%.
That man, I'll tell you, speaking about dining, he and I, I've said this before, we went to a brunch, and he and I are birds of a feather.
You guys mowed it down?
A carbo-heavy feather. We ordered everything, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, you've never been a, should we get the or the You're always like, let's get both the and the
Leave no stone unturned, I say. We may never be back to this restaurant. We may not live tomorrow. I don't want to walk out of these doors wondering if I missed the best thing on the menu.
But you work out like a fucking maniac, though. Like, other people can't sustain your lifestyle.
I'm not telling anyone else to live the way that I do. They can't.
They can't.
People would die if they ate the way that I do. But it's been working for me. I wanted to say, speaking of Young and Happy, yesterday, Rone and I were flying to Chicago in the morning, and we jumped into the Delta Lounge, as we are wont to do.
Yes.
And we're sitting there, and there's this small, like, VIP roped-off area of the Delta Lounge, which I'd seen before, and I never understood what it was for. I was like, is that for pilots? What is it for? Sure enough.
Invalids, you know what I mean? Is it the wheelchair section? Is it?
Sure enough, in comes Drewski with 2 of his security guards, and he sits down in those chairs. And Rone is facing me, and I'm facing away. Drewski comes up from behind me. I don't see him. And without breaking stride, Rone is talking to me mid-conversation. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I think if, 2 episodes a week, legend. If we keep it at 2 a week. That's all he said. Just legend. And it wasn't even to Drewski. It was just, that is what I see.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
And
headphones on.
I saw it. So then I was like, oh my God, it's Drewski. And I said, I bet you he would know you, Rone. And Rone was like, no. Humbly said, no. And I said, Well, he works with Caleb.
Yeah.
You've done all this work with Caleb.
Yeah.
You've got the battle rap. I bet you there's a pretty high likelihood that Drewski knows who you are.
I think that it's pretty low, but that's nice of you. That was an ego boost that you said that he might. But also, I'm curious as to what you think of that move of just being like, legend.
That's great.
You think I feel like I'll throw that at people. It's acknowledgement without asking for anything in return.
That's really good.
I don't even want a word from them.
Yeah.
But I was feeling cheeky as I was walking around the airport yesterday. I was just throwing it around pretty loosely.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I hit the pilot with a thanks for the ride. We got off.
You were full of cheek yesterday.
I was cheeked out. I was double
Cheeky
cheeked
boy.
up. Yeah, I don't know what got into me.
A walking peach emoji yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know. But I try out moves in an airport setting. I feel like it's the safest place to throw some stuff around.
Yeah, except, bombs.
Yes, bombs. But thankfully, terrorists don't have status.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You're good. You're the man.
Thank you.
Enjoy it today. I'm going to get you in a steak off this year. I think
Great.
large would be an interesting one, too.
Large would be great.
In New York, I think would be a good one.
Major challenge.
And there'll be money on the line for steak offs,
Wow.
as there always are in $1 bill form.
Hell yeah.
Go pee, and I'll talk to you soon, brother. Francis, give it up for Francis. I'm trying to get the brother Hank in here. Wouldn't mind getting the brother. Yeah, I just texted him, but I wouldn't mind getting the brother Big Cat in here as well. Shout out to all the fucking super chatters. That was so nice for all the brothers to super chat. Huh? Ah, there's only one head easy. Chuck and Nux, you best believe me. What's up, my brother? How are you feeling? What's your style inspirations these days? You look like you're kind of skatered out.
Skatered out. I don't know. I mix between skatered out.
Brother Daniel. I did. I wanted you. I wanted you. Fucking Francis was yapping away.
Dude, the guy never shuts the fuck
I know,
up.
just yapping. Me, Francis, and Rico went to dinner last night. We made him eat French food for the first time.
That's a power trio. Where'd you go?
Some place that Chef Donnie's dumbass fucking recommended for us.
Chef Donnie is a dumbass, but he's also a genius.
I got bad feedback yesterday because I said that Telluride Bush is a distraction, and they're all on my ass.
Put it on me.
I'm already getting the text messages.
From who?
Text from Sass, and then word of mouth from within the office from other people being like,
calling you an op.
I'm an op. Watch your back, basically.
They want to name people ops.
I've said this to their face, though. So it's not.
I know, and they don't like it.
Yeah, and I don't like that they don't do their job when I ask them to do their job.
I mean, I
back the Bush for the record.
I backed the Bush too. I had to give a whole speech to the Bush. I backed the Bush, but I told the Bush we have to do the things that make us money to then do the Bush.
Right, Bush is like I don't want because hobby's unfair.
Correct.
To the Bush. Hobby's not fair, but it's like
it is in the hobby phase. It's building something.
Right.
They win this tournament, they can split like $20,000 8 ways.
Yeah.
After giving 90% to the players.
So they each get like $200.
That's making money.
See, you're an op right now. That was op language.
That's a fact.
That does sound.
I want the
you're
Bush,
diluting the value of Bush.
I want the Bush to succeed. I just need the Bush to remember that they have a real job and we don't just do like, hey, we're just video gamers now because we decided to be. There was a moment Jerry just stopped streaming football, which is like a decent portion of his job. And I was just like, dude, you can't just not show up to this. So
I also think
I like people pursuing their hobbies.
I do
as
too,
hard as they possibly can.
But like RoneDotCom, I'm doing it first thing in the morning so I could pursue my.
You confused what he was saying right there. He was advocating for him to golf more. RoneDotCom is you actually working.
Got it. Lefty Lockwood.
Yeah.
All right, I missed that
Yeah.
one. That one.
No, we're part of my take is like 6 months away from just becoming a golf podcast.
That's not true.
That is very close to true.
If you had it your way,
100%.
there would be a little bit more golf content on part of my take where you could also get on the links and walk and hit balls.
No, I like the setup we have. We do golf stuff in the off season. And football.
Hank goes to bed at night every single night, puts his head on his pillow, and the one wish he makes is that I will get into golf because I unlock golf for his entire life because he already golfs a lot, which he does on his free time. But if I woke up tomorrow and got hit in the head and I all of a sudden was like, I just want to be a golfer,
Which happens to guys.
Hank Hank that would be his dream scenario.
Yeah.
Because then he would just golf.
Don't
forever.
do it. Don't give in.
I never will.
Don't give in.
I'm trying to golf less.
Yeah. Give up on golf.
Which is very little to begin with.
This was also the case. Like there was a long time where instead of golf, it was just like moving to San Diego or LA.
Yeah, true.
Like
You're a phase guy. You're like a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah,
Like you don't want a pony next week.
That's why you can't get tattoos. You just move off of things too fast because you'll like it for a little bit and then you're just off of it.
it's true.
The thing is, I do.
At least it's not pickleball.
True. It could be way worse.
Imagine if I was really into pickleball.
Imagine if it was dick sucking.
Yeah.
Hank was
What?
just like,
That'd be
hey.
cool.
Just a phase. Tom Hardy had that phase. We were just talking about that. Tom Hardy was like gay for a little bit, and he's like, I'm an actor. Like it was okay for me. I've explored every part of the human body.
He can do that though. Tom Hardy's such a badass.
He's just hot and badass. But my last thing on Bush is like, I think they might be looking for an outside enemy to galvanize their team.
Yeah.
Which I'll be if they need that.
Yeah, I will too.
Because I think that there's maybe sometimes there could be turmoil that we don't know about and see.
Yeah.
And if I have to be the guy that they're like, fuck him, like we're gonna fucking destroy this weekend because like Rone said some stupid shit. Fine, put it on my fucking put it on my shoulders.
It's like the old Bobby Knight. Like you're not supposed to like me.
I'm your
You all are supposed to hate me together.
How does that work for you? I could ask this for both of you guys, being like in charge of this office, because I know that like I'm the same way. I want to be liked, and maybe it's a downfall of mine. But then like when you're in charge of people, you probably have to deliver hard truths to them sometimes.
Yeah.
How do you like? You've definitely like
I've come to
have
terms
to do
with it,
more
yeah.
of that shit. I'm
Yeah.
sure you've always kind of had to do that in some ways.
I've personally come to terms with it. I just assume at this point everyone talks shit behind my back. And I just am like, my whole goal is to just be as fair as possible. It's kind of like what Dave is always. I apologized to Dave last summer because I was like, dude, I didn't know. Every time I thought you were being a dick and I thought you were being like you were just making selfish moves for yourself, it was a lot of times like you thinking about the bigger picture. And in that moment, it's hard to see that. Like when Dave and I would fight and I'd be like, why are you doing this? And he's like, well, I'm thinking about the bigger picture. So I'm in that spot now where I just assume everyone just hates every decision I make and is talking shit behind my back.
Well, that sounds fucking hard to deal with too.
No, well, once you just kind of get it was hard to deal with, but then once you arrive at it and you you almost accept it, and you're like, it's not that they hate you, it's that someone's got to be shit talked, and it's usually the guy who's making the decisions.
Totally.
You know what I mean? It's almost like you just accept that it's a reality and it's not a personal thing. Like when I say people are shit talking me, I do think they're talking shit behind my back, but I don't think they dislike me.
I think
that makes sense.
That's probably valid.
Yeah.
But that just it sucks to be like, yeah, they're probably talking shit about it. It like makes you paranoid.
Well, I've just accepted it. I've accepted it and let go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just accept and let go and be like, this just is what it is, kind of thing.
What do you think?
I also think it's like that's just the natural,
right?
Like in business of every job you ever had, like every job I've ever had, it's like you kind of just shit talk to people at the top. That's just the natural way things go. So it's like even though, and for me, it's different than Dan because I'm not people's bosses. Like I have no idea what they get paid or what they're like. I'm not dealing with their contract, so I can just be very blunt and like this is just like my read on the situation. These are the numbers and like this is what I think. But like it's not. They can't take it away being like, oh, my boss said this. It's just like they get hard truths, and then and people don't like that. People like will be like, well, you know, why is this getting sold? Like why aren't I as big as I am? But it's like they don't have the perspective of like there's 10 shows that the people that are doing stuff are much more worried about.
Right.
And they don't like, you know, obviously it's like you think you're killing it and then you're like, oh yeah, like that's why.
It's basically coming to the, and I think this is just getting like more mature and older and all that stuff. It's basically coming to terms with the fact that everyone is selfish on their own, which is fine. And it's just like a natural. That's just why there was a time when
should be though.
Yeah, right. There was a time when
people should be thinking about themselves.
Themselves first and foremost. But it's hard, obviously, when someone tells you outside of yourself, like, "Hey, this isn't the biggest thing," because they're like, "What are you talking about? This is all I'm working on." and making that switch in my brain where, like, when we started PMT, we were as selfish as possible. We couldn't have been more selfish in terms of throwing all of our energy into this one thing,
Right.
try to build it. And
I
now,
still remember the first week of like when you guys started PMT, it was just like you guys on the Twitter just being like, we're gonna post every fucking second. On
Well, that was a move where Dave was like, and that was an early Barstool in New York thing, whereas Dave was, we were beating the main account to like highlights and stuff.
Yeah.
And Dave was like, we need the main account to grow. It's like, it's not our fault we're working on a Saturday. And that was like one of those friction moments where it's like Dave also was thinking about the bigger thing, like we needed to get more social guys and get really talented social guys. But yeah, it's a weird feeling. It's also weird doing like it would be easier if I was just like a boss and didn't do content, but I'm doing content too.
I know.
And it's like kind of like a lonely feeling, but you also just kind of get used to it. Like when we go on Camp Barstool, which we still got to get you on, Rone, because you would love it.
It does sound fun.
It's so much fun. Like the bonfire at night, like where everyone's just hanging out. Like when I walk into the bonfire, I know that there's a vibe shift.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not like a bad vibe shift. It's more just I do.
You think that's?
I think there is.
That's a little
I think there is a
dramatic.
little bit. I think there is a little bit.
He's fucking up the bonfire, Hank.
No.
Yeah, I think there is a little bit, but it's not like again, it's not because they don't like me. It's just like I represent something maybe a little different.
The power dynamic is real. I think that even like early on, like I'm sure Dave feels the same thing. Like if he walks into something and it's like people like act different or like
Correct.
put their energy towards Dave or something like that. It's not even like they're asking every question, but it's like you're kind of like listening to him. I think that that's what comes with being at the top, and I think it is a nice position to be next to the top, but not at the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For
Oh
a
no,
while, I
I've
feel
always
like you were
said
there.
my favorite thing was that Dave was the lightning rod and I could just exist.
Yeah. And
You
then
know?
and now you have to be the lightning
Now a little
rod
bit of
and,
the lightning
and
rod, and
exist.
that was a hard thing to like mentally get to.
But I've come to both of you guys for like advice about like what to do with some situations and some like leadership situations, and I think that, and I've gotten great advice from both of you. But I think Hank, some of the advice you've given me is just like being like super transparent and about like expectations and being
Correct.
like, hey, like this is what like is expected, and this is what like we need to do. You know, I think that was like helpful and like a maturing moment for me.
It's also one of those situations I think Hank probably would agree. Like once you get over the hurdle of giving people news they don't want to hear, it does get a little easier because then you kind of detach yourself and you say, I have to deliver news sometimes to people that they don't want to hear it, but it just is what it is. And as long as you do it in a fair way, that's the thing, is fairness is all I care about. Like if I'm fair to someone and I'm not doing any personal bias, the truth is the truth. You know what I mean? You can't argue with it.
You ever give yourself like a little treat after you have to give someone bad news and like give yourself a little like you know what I mean? Have a nice lunch or something like that.
should.
I feel like you got to combine the two things.
But Hank is very fair. Hank is, and he's brutally honest to people.
Yeah,
And people
brutally
don't
honest.
like that sometimes, but that just is what it is. You can't argue with the truth.
I just try and do like that's where Dave, kind of what you were saying, where it's like you things that I used to like get mad that Dave wouldn't do when I was like starting, and like I was like there was never any feedback. I didn't know how I was doing. Like you're just in limbo, and like that was kind of like an anxiety inducing feeling. But then when you're dealing with a lot of people and you realize like, oh yeah, like I haven't been giving this person feedback, like it's like you kind of turn into what you like were mad
Right.
at when you were younger, and it's like, yeah, now it makes a lot more sense why he was the way he is. So it's like when I do talk to people, it's like I try and just give them like, look at everything's public. Like,
Right.
if you're a content creator,
yeah, the
everything's
numbers
public.
the
Like,
numbers make it very simple.
if you just bump the numbers up,
But I was saying that like
you're gonna be in a good spot.
It feels shitty to give people that negative feedback, and I was saying it to Nikki Smokes because I came on, I had him on RoneDotCom like a while ago, did a performance review, and I was like, you have a likability problem, and then for like a while after that, I was like, who the fuck am I to be like telling him he has a likability problem? He
No.
was like, no, I appreciate. He said he appreciated it.
Nicky Smokes, he has a couple qualities that are going for him because there are some that aren't. Likability is one of them. He's coachable. You can be honest with him.
Yeah.
And he can be the butt of the joke. And he also is like, he understands his role and he cares. So that like those things are winning combos. Nicky Smokes' only problem is sometimes he gets paralysis by analysis where he'll ask everyone in the office for the same advice.
Yeah.
Until he hears the answer he wants.
Yeah.
Once I came to the realization that he is YP, like I can never get away from it. They're like the same person.
Oh my God, that's fucking insane. But it made me realize that like that's probably why we don't give like everybody a performance review.
Right.
Because, like, the numbers speak for themselves. And, like, what are you going to give? Like, a personal critique of somebody? It's like, I don't know. Like, try something and maybe, like, it'll work. Like, try what you think is like, best.
And there's also, like, a kind of a... We've settled into kind of a hierarchy here, which I think everyone knows. Again, it goes to the numbers, like, the hierarchy. But the hierarchy helps where, like, people like Nicky Smokes will go and ask for advice from, like, Nick.
Yes,
or Brandon, or PFT.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's not like they're just constantly coming to me, and then it will like kind of flow up from there. So that's good that there's
vets in the locker room.
There's a ton of people here who are so talented and have better ideas than I do. So it's like, and those people are used. It's the same in the New York office. Like people go to you, which they should.
Yeah, like Nick, I think Nick, people don't realize how many people are coming to Nick for advice.
Right.
Like everybody's asking Nick what they
too
should
nice.
do.
He is way too nice.
People are scared. That's where
He's
like
way
people
too
are
nice.
sometimes. I'm like not mean, but like people are just a little bit scared.
He's nice and like
I don't mind.
gentle.
Yeah.
He'll like give you like a very gentle, like he'll like even hush his tone a little.
But he's like the caveman walking upright. Like I know when I was at Nick's spot.
Right.
Like where people would come to me for advice and I'd just be really nice. Then you have to kind of stand more upright and be a little bit more meaner. So Nick will get there.
Yeah.
Stand upright eventually.
I wonder if he'll ever be mean. I think he's so nice that I
He
can't
is.
see him just like fucking laying the hammer. You guys got to make him mean. Hank, how many times do you think you're going to golf in 2026?
How many times have you so far?
I played 8 hole. No, actually that was in 2026, so 0.
Are we not counting the simulator?
No,
Okay.
no. That's
If
just
we
practice.
counted the simulator?
And it's like in the 300s, right?
in January, probably what day is it? The 23rd.
28th.
Probably like
Close.
15 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours.
Yeah.
So how many times are you going to get onto like a course? I mean, I count 8 holes the same as 27 holes, like you're playing golf.
I'm gonna say
This answer.
65.
Oh, I was gonna say 80.
I think last year it was like my rounds posted was like 57.
He's gonna go to 80.
So I'm trying to
80?
I don't, but that's too high. You can't keep that up.
That's once every 4 days.
Dude, the foreplay guy,
a weekend.
the foreplay did an interview with a guy that's played
27,000
courses.
yeah,
like I
or no,
played
2,700.
100 new courses a year for like 12 years. Then I had like kids and slowed down a little bit.
This is what
and then
we
retired.
have a little tension going back and forth because he calls his kids the 18 holes, and he's like, "My hobby is golf. You chose to have kids. I can't wait till he has kids."
You're in the
Yeah.
same boat
I know.
Yeah, and I don't golf.
Yeah.
because you have kids. But if
No,
you
no,
didn't
no.
have
It had
kids, you
nothing
could do
to
so
do
much
with that.
more.
It had nothing. I didn't golf before I had kids. I just got kids this year. I didn't play.
Have you dropped
Just
any?
picked
Have you
up kids.
dropped any hobbies since adding kids?
Not really.
It's free time. You just don't have free time.
scrolling.
Yeah.
I dropped scrolling and like going to the movies.
When you have kids,
That's a lot of
you
time.
basically
How
your
many
day,
movies a year do you go to?
your day goes
That's
down
the
to-
same thing.
your day goes
going to
down-
a movie and going to a golf course is the same thing.
I have-
Yet for some reason it's like, yo, golf.
I have like an
You don't
hour
work
and a
'cause you
half.
golf. You don't work because you go to the movies. What's the difference?
I have like an hour and a half to myself every day.
That's
It's
a-
like
yeah.
from like 8:30
Once your kids
to
go to bed?
10 o'clock.
yeah,
That's about it.
between when your kids go to bed and when you go to bed.
Correct.
And then I get the inclination to like stretch it out a little bit
Oh, it's
and
the
like
worst.
stay up later, and then I just wake up like a shithole.
And then you're worse. And then you're worse at everything because you're tired. Yeah.
in the blue.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So this pertains, it's a callback to when we talked about the bush and how it's kind of working but not really working, and it's like a
Well,
hobby
it's
that
working.
they
working.
have.
It's working.
They're
Your
working.
other
You're
co-
an op for saying
Your
it's not
other
working.
co-host is in the same boat, yet for some reason it's not frowned upon or looked down upon.
What do you mean?
Francis Ellis,
Well, he's doing work. He's
golf.
no, but
He's one of the foreplay guys.
yeah. He's a
He goes on the
that's
foreplay
work.
trips. He's like, that was his whole, the first class list is because he was traveling with foreplay. He's on the, like, their header.
He's working.
That's what Bush is trying to work up to. That's what they're saying.
and that's where and to go full circle, Roan, that's what he's trying to work up to make
No.
MT a golf podcast.
No.
Do you think that if foreplay was like, we need a fifth,
No.
you're not?
They would never ask him.
No, but even if they did, it's like we joke about it, but I would never. I actually wouldn't. It's like my setup now is perfect.
Yeah. You said you're about to play golf.
I'd agree 80 times.
I don't want to like.
You gotta-
It's like you don't want.
You live on the water.
You don't want
you
your.
have a hit
you don't
show
want your
and you play
passion
golf
to
80
become
times.
your job. Then
Yeah, you become a porn star. Sex isn't the same.
right.
Totally. Honestly, that makes me like. I think about how like football could be ruined for you guys because of how clinically you have to cover it.
It does. It's not ruined. It's more that it exhausts me.
Yeah.
Like by the end of the season, I'm like, can we just stop for a second?
Are you going on a vacation afterwards?
I am going on a vacation.
Nice. That's going to
to
be
the
awesome.
Caribbean.
Caribbean?
Yeah, for a couple days.
Sheesh.
But yeah, no football. But that's the beauty of PMT is like when people are like, oh, how long are you gonna do it? It's like I'll do it for as long as PFT and Hank want to do it because the sports calendar keeps it fresh.
Yes.
Like when football ends, I'm very excited for March Madness right now.
if
You know what I
football
mean?
was year round,
I would die.
everybody would
I
be
would
burnt
die.
out and fucking
And then the draft, you get a taste in the draft. You get a taste in
little
like,
combine. Yeah.
yeah. Summer is like a little, slower, and then once September comes around, you're like, I'm ready for football again.
You're going. I watched Feidelberg's new show. You're going to the game with Dave?
Dude, Dave is getting like Fasoli's going.
Dave is the greatest human being that's ever lived.
He's got
I watched Feidelberg's. I watched Feidelberg's new podcast. It's great. Everyone should check it out. But he is right where it's like, and I feel this is where I actually understand people really hate Patriots fans, especially in this company, where it's like Dave can be the worst when he's on your side, and when it's like Patriots, Dave is like my favorite person on the planet.
He's
he
got 'em
really
all
is.
hooked
He
up.
is
Is
the
Fasoli
greatest-
in the box?
He is the
Fasoli's in the
greatest
suite, I
person of
think.
all
He's in the
time.
suite.
Yeah.
There's like multiple. suites.
Dave's got it. That's
Dave's
gotta be
like
such a
navigating,
high.
like just getting people in the building.
Yeah, calling like he called up Fasoli. He's like, "Hey, you want to go in the suite?"
What the fuck?
And for that is literally, I said it when Fasoli told us this. I actually think that it would be no different than like if you won a Grammy for like a rap album or
Yeah.
like I got to play in the NBA.
Yeah.
That's the same as Dave Portnoy asking Fasoli to go to the Patriots Super Bowl with him.
Yeah, that really is like.
That's
his
what he
Super Bowl.
dreamed about when he was a
He
child.
probably has had that exact
Correct.
dream. Not
Correct.
like, oh, I aspire to that someday. Like, he's probably woken up sad because he's like, that'll probably never happen. And now his dream's going to come true.
Think about your wildest dream. His came true.
That's so
In
fucking
one text-
insane. How much does a suite at a Super Bowl cost?
I think it's like
I think less than $1 million.
it's like around $1 million.
I thought at first my gut reaction was like $3 million, but that was way off.
Does he think that, like, does he think he's not going to get back? Or is because he's now
he just
setting.
has the
You never
He
know.
has the money,
like-
but now he's setting it where it's like, okay, if they have another dynasty, is he
I
getting a
don't think
suite
he-
every year?
No, I
think
think-
that's money he would spend every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, I'm happy for you guys.
You're not though. That's why I love it.
Well, it's just going to be crazy to watch you lose to the Seahawks in the suite, bro. It's fucking sick. Solely in the suite. Sad, bro.
Oh, I got a question since we're talking football. Is anyone going to be the OC of the Eagles? We've been talking to Max about it.
I wanted your guy.
You want Declan Doyle?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were saying that like when you go
How come no one knows Declan Doyle's age?
he's
He's
young.
28 or 29.
Yeah, I
Or he's
thought
like
he was
29 or 30,
yeah.
but like no one knows the
I
exact
don't know.
age.
I don't know.
We got to get to the bottom
We
of that.
got to get to the bottom of that. But we were joking on PMT today that like if you go to the OC interview for the Eagles, they need to like stress test you like Taffer and be like, "Oh, we just got a call from your wife. Like your kids got booed going to kindergarten."
That's probably why no one wants the job.
Yeah, it's like
Your bus
how
is
are you
getting egged.
reacting?
They like TP'd your fucking
Yeah.
teacher's house. Like it's so. I mean, I think that the job is unattractive right now because people don't know how long. Like they're like, oh, is Sirianni going
On
to
the
get
hot seat?
like
Yeah.
if we have a bad season, everybody's going to be looking for a job again next year.
What about Big Dom?
Big Dom. I mean, we know Big Dom is locked in forever there.
Hank hates Big Dom.
You do?
Yeah.
That's so weird, Hank. He was so nice to you last year at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I never said that, but Big Cat likes to spread that narrative.
Are you sure you don't? It sounds like you're being a little anti-Italian.
Yeah, he
deep
is
down.
anti-Italian for sure.
No, I mean, I whatever. I said what I said. He's an egomaniac that just makes it all about himself. I don't dislike the guy.
Who?
And like
Big
by
Dom
the way,
is an egomaniac?
By the way,
And it makes Max uncomfortable every time because
I made some. Rone knows how it goes. Rone's locker room talk. There's jokes you make and things you say that you wouldn't say on the air just to make your buddies laugh. I was fucking around about Big Dom and I was being a little mean, but obviously I know he's a friend of the program. Like would not say any of this publicly because it's like I don't want to ruin relationships. Max then just went on the podcast and was like, Hank was talking shit about, and then left me no choice but to like I'm like, if you're gonna say it out, like I was never gonna say this publicly. You forced me in the situation, and so I have to kind of defend myself.
we're also in a weird.
Even though
yeah,
I'm not trying to be like.
Big Dom's like a selfless angel.
when we start the Big Dom stuff, I think Max thinks that we're like going after Hank to be like Hank, like say it with your chest, but it's really just getting Max uncomfortable.
I know.
Because he gets so uncomfortable whenever we bring up Big Dom.
It's so nice to have to be able to pull the certain strings on Max to
the best.
to get him going.
He's a star. Max is a star.
No, a superstar.
Yeah.
He's a fucking beast, and I don't even want to like oversuck him off, but he is such a great representative for Philly because he rides so fucking hard. Like he is a real Philly guy, and but like Big Dom is like. I watched him last year at the Super Bowl after party. Like instead of partying, he's running around giving out bracelets, organizing rides for people, making sure C.J. Gardner-Johnson has a security detail, and that fucking
selfless.
That Jalen Carter has a ride somewhere. Like he's just like busting his ass. Didn't celebrate on what should be the greatest night of his life.
Selfless.
You know he's altruistic.
Yeah, good for him. I'm happy for him.
Bro, he would be happy for you
He
going
should
to a Super
make
Bowl.
him the coach. Would he? I don't think so. I don't think he likes me.
No, he doesn't.
Actually, no, for a fact, he does not.
Confirmed
Really?
does
Yeah.
not.
Great. Why do you know? Why do you know that?
We've heard
From him.
He likes everybody but you.
Yeah, no.
Well, yeah, I've talked some shit, which again, it's like he heard about it, and I think he texted Max like 5 minutes after the podcast came out.
It's great.
Because he's got ears
It's
everywhere.
a great rivalry.
He's got ears everywhere. He's a real paisan.
It's fine. It is what it is.
It's Hank versus Big Dom with the loser being Max.
Worst case scenario, I can't go to Philly. Oh no.
What the fuck?
Whatever will I do?
Philly has always loved you. Just love us back just a little bit. All right. I know it's a big, long, busy day. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Congrats on 1 year.
Yeah.
Wait,
Congrats.
Max just texted me. Confirmed. Hates Hank. All caps. Hates Hank.
Oh, I love Max so much. Max is like what. This is gonna sound creepy, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I could just watch Max exist.
Yeah, it's like that song where it's like, I could stay awake just to hear you breathe.
I can just watch him. I can watch him sit. I can watch him watch a game. I can watch him
just
talk,
dap up Dana and be fat with Katie.
watch
No
him
offense.
walk across the court. Like just
Yeah.
everything about him, I love.
Yeah.
I love his essence.
Yeah, he just has it. I wish he needs a scent, honestly. Like, he needs, like, a Max body spray.
Oh,
like,
do you
like
want-
Axe body spray, but Max body spray.
Would you like to? I haven't cleared with Max, but I feel like you guys are close. Would you like to attend his bachelor party?
Of course, bro.
Where PMT's throwing him a bachelor party.
What?
Yeah,
Where?
Vegas.
What?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I'm getting a suite at the Sphere
What the
for
fuck?
fish.
Oh, my God,
We're
dude.
gonna do a whole weekend. We're gonna do fish on Friday night. We're gonna do a cabana all day Saturday. We're gonna golf.
Oh,
Sunday.
my God.
You're invited.
That's
I think
so nice.
Bosco's gonna come.
That's so
This
nice.
is gonna be the PMT crew, Bosco, Jerry O'Connell, and potentially you.
That sounds like an absolute dream come true. I'm deeply honored.
Dude, the stories that are gonna come out of that.
That just sounds fucking perfect. Like, you, at a certain age, the bachelor parties and the weddings start to dwindle.
Right. And I told Max, I was like, Matt, because he was like, I don't really love Vegas. I was like, I totally get it. I did the Vegas thing in my 20s, like kind of burnt out on it. But then the last few years I've gone to Vegas to go to the Sphere. And if you have money, going to Vegas is the funnest thing ever. And I was
Yes.
like, and Max, like,
You have
we
money.
have money.
You have money,
like,
Max.
yeah, we have money.
Exactly.
We're going to do it with money.
And plus, he had his 35-1.
Yeah.
He his fucking Bobo touchdown.
He's gonna be. We're gonna set him up. We're gonna have like the best 2 days, and then
and then get the fuck out of Dodge. All you need is 2 days in Vegas.
yeah. Well, actually, no. We're going to LA. We're doing our first like big live show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you? I mean, are you selling out the
6,000
Hollywood Bowl?
6,000 people. I'm a little nervous about.
What?
Yeah.
But there's 2 podcasters from New York that you know the dudes who sold out Madison Square Garden. They're like just 2 like Italian dudes from Long Island.
No shit.
They sold out Madison Square Garden. It's possible.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna fuck it, but also like live shows are scary because like what are you gonna do?
I know.
What are you gonna do?
I know.
I'm asking.
The Netflix is a joke.
Is it like a festival?
That festival in L.A.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We got to figure it out.
Yeah, because you kind of have to plan something.
Correct. It has to be different. It can't be just.
You
a
have to put on a
podcast.
show.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
Do you have some ideas? I'm sure you have some.
I think we'll just, we'll obviously have some guests. We'll have, Jerry O'Connell or Silo. But yeah, we gotta figure this out because it's not.
6,500 people is a lot of people.
Maybe smash a watermelon. I don't know.
I mean, it's gonna have to
Do
smash
some
a
Gallagher
watermelon.
shit?
Yeah, you're gonna have to blow some shit up. It's gonna have to. Some people are gonna have to be butts of some jokes.
Yeah,
you know what I
magic
mean?
tricks. I don't know. Like
You're gonna
get a
have to.
magician.
I think that there's it's gonna be a tough undertaking, but
Correct.
the reward of it's gonna be crazy, and I could see you getting like addicted to it.
No, because we've been asked to do tours like a bunch, and we've always said no, just because for the exact reason of if we do a tour, we'd have to reimagine like what every show would look like because I wouldn't ever want people to spend their money and then just give them us sitting on a couch talking.
Yeah, but a lot of podcasts do that.
Right, but I think that's cheap,
That is very cheap.
and so I would never want to do that.
Could you put that out? Or like, are you gonna put it out?
I don't know. I think we have the right to. I think if there's any like really good stuff, maybe we'll put out a snippet of it. But then I also don't want to put it all out because then,
What if you want to run the show back?
right? Well, not only that, but like I want to give the people who pay money to come see us.
Some kind of exclusivity.
I want to give them something that they can't just get it on their couch.
I think that Francis is going to be out there. Shane is going to maybe.
I know
out
Shane.
there.
Shane. I actually talked to Shane because he was. We were gonna do it on like the Monday. But Shane was doing the Hollywood Bowl, and I was like, I'm not trying to sell tickets against Shane.
Yeah, that's fucking
Shane's a
insane.
fucking monster.
He's doing Lincoln Financial Field this summer.
What?
And it's the biggest comedy show ever. It's the
Holy
biggest sold
shit.
comedy show that's ever existed. It just passed Kevin Hart for the biggest comedy. It's like 90,000 people are going to be watching him do comedy.
That's incredible. Are you gonna get into tires?
Fuck no.
Why?
I'm not. I can't act my way out of a paper bag.
Yeah,
I'm a
but that'd be
terrible
funny.
actor. No, it wouldn't. Not the kind of. It'd be funny to me and you. It's not the
Yeah.
kind of funny that they're looking for.
You should get into tires.
I mean, I love it as a show, but I also, I would tank a very successful and good show.
No,
It's sick though. The fact, I mean, I feel like they're already like it's like in the works for more tires.
I think I asked that. Like I said something like, "Oh, can we get Sass into tires?" And Shane was like, "I got like Feidelberg and Francis is more than enough barstool."
You can act.
No, I can't.
You can though.
Dude, when we do commercials, I don't know what commercial we just taped because it all blends together. But I've been getting a couple like comments being like, "That was the worst commercial ever." And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about, but I agree.
I think that you've had some great acting performances. There's some where I can tell that you've had 20 things to do that day.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say which ones, but I also think, you've had some where you have fucking great acting performances.
I've also become like, I don't want to say a diva, but like it's very funny watching Rob do these shoots because he's so good at them. But he's like the amount of like they'll be like, all right, we need you for 15 minutes and we're gonna feed you all the lines, and I'm like, all right, great, I'm in.
Yeah, make it as easy as possible. Wait, what was the thing you did? When was this? I'm only remembering like a snippet in my mind where you had like a hypnotist or something. Like someone came and like put you to sleep, like a hypnotist or something like that.
What was that? Was
And
it
you, like-
commercial?
I don't know. It wasn't a commercial, but like you like actually like were like pretending to like go to sleep.
Oh, was that? Maybe that was on the Yak. I don't know.
But you were like selling it like super.
Oh, I
hard.
could fake sleep really well.
Well,
I do that with my kids all the time.
It was acting. What you were doing that day was acting.
If there's no lines involved, I can act.
You were fucking selling the
It's
shit
like
out of it.
Fake dead or fake asleep.
It made
I'm
me
good.
think the hypnotist was actually doing his job. All right, I know this show is about to start in 10 minutes. Dude, you're the man for coming on.
Love RoneDotCom.
Thank you so
Love
much.
all the side quests.
We're gonna try and blow it up even more this year. Human versus Laser has to happen. I need to, and I owe it to
yes.
everybody that rocks with us. Human versus Laser has to happen. Maybe I'll bring it out here And
Oh, that'd be good. We got. I
get
mean,
it
listen, we got. If you ever need ideas too, Zach is. He just gave us. He has to do a 36-hour stream for our gambling. We did like a picks contest all throughout the year. He came up with Sassy Lego, where we have to get acrylic nails and build like a monster Lego.
Oh my God! I had acrylic nails for a week.
Remember
for the
that?
It's bad. I always used to wonder why girls hold their hands like this or like are sassy like this. It's because they can't touch their nails together when they have acrylics. They pick up a credit card, have to slide it off the table.
You had acrylic nails, and you also had a cast for
I know.
no reason. I still talk to Dr. Dan all the time.
Really?
He's my doctor.
He's
not my actual doctor, but he's a big football fan. So when someone gets injured, he'll text me right away, being like, "Looks like it's this."
I used to go to a massage place in Dumbo called Greenstone Spa because my back's fucked up. And both of the times that I had massages scheduled was when I had a cast on and acrylic nails. And this Russian lady's like, "What happened to your arm?"
Yeah, what the
and I was like, "No."
The wheel.
Yeah, I'm on a show. And she like loved it, and like she became a lady yacker because of it.
Fuck yeah.
But she was just like, "What are you getting into next?" Like,
There's some of the shit that happens on the yak. Like I have to like compartmentalize because like even last Friday, I don't know if you saw my hot guy that I found.
Yes, that was
like,
incredible.
But that's like.
That was only last
How do
Friday.
you explain that to someone? Or
You
2
really
Fridays
can't.
ago. How do you explain that to someone? Being like, I saw a guy at a tailgate, and then I invited him in with all his friends. Then I had everyone decide if I was gay or not.
I mean, I think that's
End
it.
scene.
I think that's it.
I found a hotter guy too, so it's going to be
Jesus
maybe.
Christ.
Yeah.
I'm in for it. All right.
All right.
You're the man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, everybody, for rocking with us. Everybody in the RoneDotCom in the chat. Yes, you guys are right. I need to get to Iran. It will happen. You're always right. W for everybody in the chat. W for Kevin. W for anybody that's rocked with us over the last calendar year and the production too. Fun ass show. See you guys next week.